Alrighty, let me test the microphone. Testing microphone 1 2. Alrighty, let me test the microphone. Testing microphone 1 2. Okay, gonna echo for a little while, but that's all well and good. I am super duper happy today, and I'm gonna tell you why. Tell me why. Let me just double check on all of the other streams here before we begin. Let me check the other Super Robot War stream. Does this work? Testing 1 2. Let me just double check. Yep, that is working. That's good. All right. Let me also just pop out this thing. Minimize this. Just so that we know that this is actually working. Okay, that should be good enough for me to see. What else? Man, I miss being able to do what I'm doing right now. What else is needed? Oh yeah, probably need to link various peoples to the various social things here. Let's go ahead and test the Twitch Interact. See if the audio is doubled or not.
Interact on Twitch.
It is not. That is good. That means we could switch over to the Twitch. And go ahead and paste this.
YT.
Pin this message. Melly, unpin this at the end of the stream, please. And with a countdown of a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Come on, mate. Now time to say. Hello, folks. It's me. I'm Biggy and I'm back. And we're live and we are sitting. I am sitting for the first time in how many months has it been? Like 2 months? I am so happy. But yeah, we finally did it. We finally figured it out. I am so glad that this is actually happening. It's a Christmas miracle. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see how long this is gonna last, shall we? But yeah, I'm happy that we're actually able to sit up for a long while since the stream has been doing. And yeah, either way, just so happy. So happy. And hopefully this will continue until the end of the year. And I'm gonna rest up at the end of the year so I could do some more sitting up streams. I am feeling super gassed right now because I'm super excited to be able to sit up for a long time in a while, and it's gonna take me a while to get used to this. You might see me just gassing out a little bit. That might be an issue, but I'm gonna keep myself hydrated. I'm gonna keep myself caffeinated, and hopefully I won't just pass out right in the middle of stream or something. Let's not have that happen. Let's not have that be a first on the stream, shall we? But anyways, thank you for being here, and I'm gonna thank all my members in the meantime as well before we set things up. Members are the people who make this possible, so thank you Apilux, Manta, Duckbone, Rafa Vigachapa, Techno Amit Slam for being members at the time of streaming. Also thank you Rubberbint and Ninja Nino for being subscribers as well. Habla Español, I could not speak Spanish, but Feliz Navidad and all that good stuff. Thank you for being here. And yeah, we're playing a little bit of Super Robot Wars, so hopefully you'll be having fun. But yeah, my name is Biggy. I'm a quadriplegic streamer, so basically I'm on a wheelchair right now. I'm not sure if you can see, and my hands don't work, right? So I'm streaming some old retro games right now, and if you want to actually join in on the fun, you need to click in the link in the pinned comment, and text-to-speech will be enabled on the main stream, and you'll see the full thing. The small video right now is mostly for getting engagement and see if people actually have any interest or not. But no, no habla español. Yep. But I like the then is I love the fact that my name's Biggy, and whenever I try to enable the translator for Spanish, it says "soy grande," as if I'm a freaking Starbucks order. So that is one little joke I know in Spanish, being called hello folks. Yep. Mi amo grande. Soy grande. No, it's mi amo Biggy. But anyways, thanks for being here, Emma, YouTube. Feel free to join in on the fun. But yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and as ads start on the Twitches, I'm going to set up my screen here. We're going to play a little bit of Super Robot Wars, see if that actually works out. Going to pop up the text-to-speech Japanese translator, followed by the couple of things. I'm going to see if my bonk meter works first. If my bonk meter works, let's go ahead and get that set up. Because I do believe I moved the bonk meter a little bit for the stream. Oh, okay. Should still be working. Let me test it out.
Huh?
Ooh, that's loud. But yeah. All the bonks and stuff works. Translations right now, I'm using Google Translate. So they all be kind of funny and sus at all times. All right, anyways. Stretch. Okay, next up, I'll turn on my game. Boot. Just get it set up. Okay, so it's set up on the big screen right now. Let's set it up on the smaller screen. Wait for a little bit, folks. It's on its way. Nope, that's just the ad. And camera. Yep, okay. That should work. Oh wait, I probably want to move the translator window slightly.
Cute anime girls. Sweet.
Oh no. Not, I need to change the title a little bit because it's not really cute anime girls anymore. Man, I've been playing, cute anime girls for a long time. Wait. I've been playing non-Super Robot Wars games for a long time. But I forget that I actually need to change the title back.
Oh, okay, right then.
Yeah, but hi, Rika. This is, well, to be fair, I ain't lying when I say so cute anime girls. There are cute anime girls. Renton's not one of them. Let me double check if I could actually get the,
Hello there. I had a good holiday. Hope yours went well too.
Yep. We had a relatively cool holiday. I went and we just played a little bit of more Tokimeki Memorial. So yeah, there's that. And we also had some videos which was really fun. But I need to actually just double check if Super Robot Wars stuff works over here. Let me just stretch out a little bit. Okay. But yeah, finally we're back to playing Super Robot Wars. And also, notice anything, I'm finally back sitting up. I'm not sure, something Kek 3 for the red Wi-Fi, la constant, something appreciati or something. There's a bunch of Spanish-speaking people over on the
Yes,
short speed.
I did notice.
Yep. But yeah, so happy. We're doing so well today that I'm finally sitting up. I can't remember when was the last time I sat up. Maybe about 1 or 2 months ago. But yeah, anyways, let me just see if... Is there anything else I need to check? I wonder. Oh yeah, I need to check the text to speech. That's not good.
I found you when you were playing Unlimited Saga. I recalled you were laying down or on your side then. I forget exactly, though.
When I was playing Unlimited Saga, I wasn't quite on my side. I was more, give me a second. I was sitting up on my bed. For the longest time, what I've been doing is sitting up on my bed.
It's been a while.
And yeah, audio source, app audio, this one. Yeah, so let's see if it works now. Trying your best. Hmm. Let me see if I could have a noise gate setting, something set up. Noise suppression. Trying your best. Anyways. Alright, most of this is just me trying to test out the text-to-speech. But okay, so I'll need to explain quite a fair bit about what we're doing today. First off, I'll need to make some changes to the stream title here. I might just keep it at retro gaming instead of Super Robot Wars, though. Giant mechs. Giant mecha. Anime. I'm not gonna remove anime girls from the Giant mecha, anime girls, and sus English translations. Okay. Yep, I guess that's it. And I feel like super old because I went around and tried to join the not the Super Robot Wars, the retro gaming, and apparently anything from Gen 5 or below, which is anything from the Dreamcast onwards, is considered retro now. So I feel old, as always. But there's a Skull Moon base. Oh yeah, this could get really sus really fast as well with the translation. The POW camp. Right, it's Terrell. Commander Terrell. We're just going to go over quite a few bits of dialogue that is slightly different. Because I was going to skip quite a fair bit of Super Robot Wars. Because the last time we played it with a... whatchamacallit. But the last time we played Super Robot Wars, the dialogue was very, very different. Because of the timeline manipulation that was going on. It wasn't too different. I thought that the dialogue was going to be the same, so I just played forward. But I realized there's a couple of things happening that is not the same as the original timeline that we played through in the first playthrough. And I thought I was going to be able to skip it, but I wasn't. So, long story short, I went up, leveled up, farmed a couple of things, and let's see if anything is different this time. And the spoiler alert, there's a couple of things that are different. Not in the battles itself, so I'm going to skip the battles, but we're just going to go through a lot of dialogue. Number of prisoners are decreasing. No complaint station. The other day, Earthlings were planning an escape. Here we are. Do you mean that those who were late to escape? If you want to think that way, feel free to do so. These people are in charge, letting the weak escape first. So these are the real heroes, huh? Sacrifice yourself for your friends. We can still hold on together. Oh man. Of course, you had to give me the friggin' Land Before Time nostalgia hit. Commander Terrell, I'm the one in charge of the escape. If you're gonna punish me, do it alone. What are you talking about, Tachiro-san? I'm already ready. Katsuki-kun, there's something you have to still do. Please don't let me die. No, please don't. Okay, that's a little bit different. Please stay alive. This is a triumph. I might have not make a lot of sense sometimes, because I'm both excited to be able to sit up, and also highly caffeinated to be able to sit up, and also gassed because I'm actually sitting up. Trying to convert us into a human Bakudan again. Only Gaizok will prefer such brutal methods. This is not something us proud Eldars would do. But that was all until yesterday. Our trouble seems so far away. So what happened yesterday? Cute anime girls. Anime, not animal. Oh my god, I'm gonna bring in a bunch of new audience members if I keep saying that. Oh man, stretchy. Elder homelands, the sake of purpose. Not decided to ask what that means are. So basically, the Elder homelands are making some changes to strategy. Raw battle for Eldars will soon turn into brutal violence as well. What? That man, Gagan, will not show mercy, even when it comes to treating you as POWs. So no mercy. Gagan. Yep, Gagan is the... looks like a certain a Russian person, commander of the elders, satisfies his own dark desires. At least I was able to free women and children. Are we going to be saved, though? Don't trust her, Michi. Don't be edited. Don't be manipulated. I'm sure they're going to try to buy something. Or going to try to fool us. Stop it, Katsuki-kun. Commander Terrell's eyes don't belong to a person who's telling lies. I could see by her eyes. Or his eyes. Or their eyes. Of course, like... Yeah. No pronouns. The noble heart of this man. It's pathetic to think that a prisoner of war would sympathize with a heart hurt by the evil deeds of his compatriots. Google, you are on a roll, as translation goes, and I do believe it's because the it's not the fact that translation device is better, but it probably does better with black text on clearer backgrounds, on white background. Are you serious, Commander Terrell? I'm sorry, yo, Aphrodite, I don't know. Ended up forcing trouble onto you. I want you to send the captured women and children to Earth on my behalf. And the thing is, I'm also getting slightly better footage by using, whatchamacallit. I'm getting slightly better footage from using virtual cam as well. And if I'm able to do this correct... Wow, wait, just give me a second. I just realized that my PC is burning up something fierce. It is at 92 degrees Celsius right now. That's not good. Let me add some more fanage. See if that helps. But I need to find some other ways to get the audio to translate. Gila and Reach should be asked. They must go with me. So then you are the only person I can rely on. I am a soldier of Aldebaran. To be honest, I would be repulsed by the transfer of enemy Earthlings. I will refuse even your request. Don't lie to yourself, Aphrodite. You're supposed to be a kind-hearted woman. Just a sense of mission and loyalty to the F-word Guttler that holds it back. Google, no F-words, please. That's even the worse F-word than the one that we know. Commander Terrell, if you want to insult me, I have an idea. You should also know about Aldebaran's commandments. Those who act without permission will receive the death penalty. Those who turn their backs on the enemy will also receive the death penalty. Everything is death penalty. Show mercy to the enemy, and those who will be put to death will receive the death penalty. Those who disturb the squadron will receive the death penalty. Everything is death. And use cool sword, like... I'm just thinking that what happens if we slice her head off and we slice her head off as well? That would be just the worst. You know, it's all cool when you kind of slice someone's head off with a sword. You could just knock it off, right? But it's less cool. Apologize for my rudeness. You want to remember your true kindness once again by destroying your hat. Aphrodite. Let's talk. I'm not gonna ask you to do something unreasonable, but let's see if we could get the translation here. It's not like I'm asking you to do something That's impossible, but kind of let's talk. I know what I'm asking of you is impossible, but please. There was a man and woman on a certain planet who were looking out for each other's future. The woman was left alone. In order to become one with the man forever, the woman transferred her consciousness to a man's body and swore revenge on the planet that killed him. Yeah, this is interesting, right? Terrell is probably one of the first instances of a trans character. The thing about it is, in Japan, mecha anime was toying around a lot with, but you know, this is more of a sign of the times, right? They were vilifying trans characters for a very long time. Mazinger Z had a character called Baron Ashura. And Baron Ashura was literally a man and a woman spliced right in the middle of the body, with their face on one hand being a woman, on the other side being a man. I have no idea how it works in reality or physically how it works from at any point. So that's a literal, like, trans character, like very literally, right? Or what? Not literally. I mean, literally it's more of a physical abomination of some sort, right? And it is kind of like, I think what Baron Ashura represents is like the fear of kind of body mutilation, or I mean, this is back in the 70s, so even then surgeries of this kind was not, you know, was not safe for it could be an interesting topic on some sort of whatchamacallit. It could be an interesting topic for discussion on anime communities as well. But out of all of them, I think Cheryl is probably the most interesting, because it is literally a transferring of a male consciousness, no, a female consciousness onto a male body. Like, Terrell here is the most literal interpretation of a trans character. Like, literal physical interpretation of a trans character. And it's interesting because they are, aside of being villains, they're not the ultimate villain. They are portrayed with chivalry and kindness, which is wow, you know. It's like they have a sense of, hey, I'm actually not all evil. We are, I have principles. And it's weird that for them to be able to actually do that, they had to frame it in the fact that the person has compassion, which is basically a quote-unquote feminine trait. But it also speaks a lot out of toxic masculinity and stuff. And they have a foil character, which is Gagan. And Gagan is just basically ends justify the means, a Machiavellian evil character. So, yep, I'm off on a tangent. I didn't expect that. A woman's consciousness in a man's body. The woman fought to live as a man, as a warrior. But gradually felt like I was being crushed by the emptiness and sadness of war. Yeah, the other thing is, the situation that they're in is not one of a cushy 21st century life where there's no bigger conflict out no, how do I say this? No bigger obligations or responsibilities having to face that they're having to face. But I'm not sure that that's accurate about us as well. But there's also something regarding this that's kind of like, oh, this is bigger than them dealing with things that are bigger than just themselves, right? Man, I miss being able to sit up and discuss things like this. Don't forget the kindness that's suppressed within you. And if you love people on your home planet, please give them peace. That is the role of the F word, Mr. Gutler. Again, the F word. Can true peace come through violence? I sometimes feel like fighting is futile. True peace can never come through violence. That is a base take, if there ever was one. And it actually is interesting topic to discuss because the game is literally titled Super Robot Wars. And of course, the friggin' I'll take off my glasses sound effect. Commander Terrell, I have indeed received your wish. Aphrodite, I don't know. This Aphrodite, as a human being, will undertake the translation. Howdy, howdy, man. I guess who's sitting up? Hooray! Guess ads are about to start. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm going to sit up, play as much Super Robot Wars as I can, gas out almost immediately.
Once again.
Yes, we're back here in the commanding seat. And hopefully we'll do okay in terms of sitting. Right now I'm feeling, like I said, I'm hyped up on caffeine as well as on general being happy to be able to sit up. So let's see how things are gonna go. Also, I've set it up so the internal screen of the translation screen is a little bit better. The resolution's slightly higher now that it's using the virtual camera instead of the the virtual camera instead of the split cam camera. So anyways, that's one thing. But right now, it is burning up my PC something fierce. So hopefully it won't do too badly. And as ads begin to start, I'll need to recap about what happened as well. We're replaying Super Robot Wars on the missions that I thought that we could skip, but we couldn't because the dialogue's slightly different due to changes in the timeline. But this is the same as before. Commander Terrell, I wish you good luck. No intention of dying either. Definitely win the user back from the elders. Katsuki-san, looks like we can help. Don't get carried away, Michi. Only women and children will be liberated. And text translation here is slightly better thanks to the whatchamacallit as well. Now that the text is black text on white background. When we return to Earth, we'll search for the missing Aki-san. Yep. I understand, Taichiro-san. Please don't give up hope either. Oh no, this is the...
Google.
Google. Bad Google, bad. Why? Why Google? What kind of data training point has you dropped the friggin' N-word? What? From where? Why? How? What? as ads begin to start. I'm gonna get demonetized anyways. Just let ads start. I'm gonna get demonetized anyways.
Apparently Google was trained on the movie Don't Be a Menace LOL.
Google being an absolute menace. Anyways. Why, Google? Why? Okay. Oh, man. Let me try to drink some coffee without spilling, hopefully. Up.โอเคเตรียมครับเดี๋ยวลองหาดูหน่อยว่ามีเนื้อเค็มอยู่ที่ไหนหรือเปล่าที่พี่ซื้อมาเมื่อวาน man okay all right finally able to get hydrated and stuff all right hopefully you guys are back from ads but if you ever meet Toshia please convey my words to him tell him that I believe in victory มันมีมันอันหนึ่งแล้วก็มีนั่นอีกอันหนึ่งอะน่าจะมีอีกกล่องหนึ่งโอ้ยังเยอะเลย
Seems so hot.
Yep. Yep. เอาไปอุ่นแล้วก็เดี๋ยวอันนี้ต้องใช้ซ่อมเพราะว่าถ้าเกิดไม่ใช้ซ่อมเดี๋ยวมันติดทุกอย่างสิ่งอย่าง Okay. Definitely tell him. And Aki-san. Didn't expect her to be the bomba. Yep. But okay, so right now, here's the, now that we've returned from ads, here's the timeline change. The proof that Aki-san's back has been modified. Just hope that there's no star-shaped bruise. So, here's another interesting thing about Super Robot Wars as a series. Super Robot Wars is all about wish fulfillment. A lot of times, every single series, because you said it is all about what ifs. Every single Super Robot War series has a choice of, okay, if you did things correctly, if you know the secrets, if you didn't just blatantly go out guns a-blazing and try to persuade some characters, there's a chance that they might join you. That's always Super Robot Wars on the surface, right? And with that, it becomes apparent that that's always that choice. And the what-if scenarios, rescuing rescuing Aki, right? Aki was turned into a bomba in in the first playthrough. And now we could rescue her by doing things a little bit different. So there's that sense as well of playing Super Robot. Well, that just adds to why Super Robot Wars is an amazing series, right? But it always has been about wish fulfillment. And like I said, they had their cake and they eat it too, because this game in the sequel, right? What they did was, okay, I'm going to actually just spoil a little bit, to spoil the game right now. This game has 4 different endings. There's worst ending, bad ending, where dark history happens, everything gets reset, everything starts over from the beginning, nothing is saved. That is the worst outcome, right? That's from playing the game. That's from playing the game and choosing the worst choices. That is literally the what's a good equivalent? Nice Boat ending of the visual novel School Days, right? Pick the worst choices possible, you get a bad end. After that, there is the
Nice Boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, that is a a reference and a half ago, right? But there's a nice boat ending. Then there's the bad end, or basically the hell ending, which is um uh, uh there's the best ending though. Let's go with the best ending. Best ending, which is what we're going for to this run. Best ending is everybody returns to their dimension, and everything is saved. So basically, reset. Everybody goes back to their dimension. The multiverse is split back into the original universes. Everybody's happy. Like the back exactly to the way it was. There's the heaven ending. Heaven ending is the one where we completed with Rand last time, meaning the universe, after wishing everything, becomes stable. Everything is set into one universe, right? But everything is now stable. Everything's worked out in the end, right? And the universe is saved. And the last one, which is multiverse remains, everything is unstable. And that's the what's called dubbed the hell ending, meaning that even though we technically saved the universe from collapsing, we're not out of the woods yet. And what is actually interesting, what is actually interesting about it is how this is I'm going to draw a parallel with XCOM 2. What is interesting about that is that XCOM, they borrowed the formula from XCOM. Well, to be fair, but this is way before XCOM. But basically, in XCOM 2 assumed that you failed in the original XCOM. That's why how things turned out in XCOM 2, and there's conflict. In Super Robot Wars, they had a cake and ate it too, because there's two sequels to Super Robot Wars Z. There's Z2 Heaven and Z2 Hell, right? Z2 Heaven was right after Rand's ending. Z2 Hell is after the unstable universe is happening. We didn't get Dark History. The universe is still one, but there's still conflict everywhere, right? And that made that Hell version is the best-selling Super Robot Wars of all time, because it is, like I said, it's Ban Presto, or Bandai now, Bandai Namco, having their cake and eating it too, because they are able to create and generate so much more of an interesting storyline afterwards. So there's that. Anyways, that's how smart they are, how far they thought ahead. Hi, Minerva. Raise your heads, everyone. Thank you, Minerva-sama. I understand what you guys want. I'll leave the rest to Haman. Hi, Haman. I understand, Minerva. This woman's Haman Khan, effective ruler of the asteroid axis, where the remnants of Xeon live. Did you take access as a regent for Minerva Rowazabi?
Heyman, overdrive.
And forgotten a memento of the Zabi family. And I can't remember how old she is right now either. She's pretty young, if I imagine. She's still a little girl, yes. I'm not sure they're referring to Haman as a little girl, or Minerva as a little girl. Dissatisfied with something, Mr. Wanley? Don't think you should be that surprised. I can tell that you're looking just by looking at your face. Right. As expected of Lord Haman Khan, eyes as good as the rumors that he is a new type. Oh yeah, there's this whole thing of being new types and stuff as well. Alright, I'm going to attempt to eat something using a fork. Live on stream. This could be disastrous. Oh, okay. Went better than expected. We, the Space Revolutionary Army, are in a different world. People like you are fighting to win the freedom of space immigrants. Also heard that they are aiming for new type rulers as their leader. Wow. There's this whole thing about them being called space immigrants, right? Dropping more F-bombs. Today is the F-bomb and N-bombs episode. Definitely. A new human race evolution to create a new history. Yep. New types as the next evolution in human species. Right? I see. Maybe the man standing behind you can see the true nature better than you. Oh! Lancelot's a new type. That's right. Not the place to talk about human evolution. And right, Brigadier General Brex, I've read the personal letter jointly signed by Planet Yugo and Space Revolutionary Army. We are a group of people who lost the one-year war and were exiled from the Earth sphere. And now that we have returned to the Earth sphere, let us also agree with your ideals. Okay. So then what about Axis? An allied space noid force to counter the New Earth Federation.
Again, LOL.
Yep. Oh yeah, because he wants the heat. Let's join Axis. Alright. Thank you, Haman. Once the signal ceremony at the planet is completed, the Aprilius Alliance army will be born. I think, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Capitol located at the L5 sector at the end of the war. Jibril, who's become obsessed with madness, made them the target of a large strategic beam cannon, Requiem. Due to the efforts of Jules' team, the line of fire was diverted and was able to avoid destruction. However, there was a major damage to the surrounding plant. Yep. Yep. So, a lot of collateral damage. That also happened later in the story here. Now that's the evil Earth Noid. I can't bring down the hammer. Yep. Haman not bringing down the hammer. Chairman Durandal will also be pleased. So everybody's having an alliance. Although it was counter to the new federation, continuing the war may endanger the entire human race. That is very true. Durandal, Charisma, Harmon Khan's wisdom, Sadil's distorted justice. Yep, everybody would be beneficials of this line, but we might be caught up in something irreversible. Yeah, that's interesting. Right. Oh yeah, Quattro. He's a frontline as a commander. Do you know him? No. Rumors about him have also reached my ears. Will you be able to send him up into space? I would like to talk to him once. Okay, I think I need that to happen as well. Char, I've returned to the Earth sphere. Everything will start moving once you return to me. Wow. Quattro, for you, Quattro. Vagina, not the Red Comet Stars novel, but the thing is, this translation right here is basically the butt of the joke. Okay, Google self-censoring again. Of course, you did. Because that's how it could be pronounced. I have to hurry. Also, that something bad might happen to me. Yep, you know, Brex, that something bad's gonna happen to you. Where are we in space? Reef space? Huh? Oh yeah, Bridge of the Eternal. Is this your ship? Yep, it's called the Eternal. It's a good ship, isn't it? Oh, Eternal, we fought in this ship in the last war. It's a good ship.
Reef Space? Sounds like a fishy name.
Give me a second.
Redeem Bonk. At @im_Biggy, you successfully redeemed Bonk for 10 LP.
Yep. And Bart, there are people inside the plant who can help us. Inside plant, not the plant. Bartfeld, Chairman Durando's never perfect. Okay. Captain Bartfeld? Vaultfeld. Queen Diana's current situation has also been revealed. And a shuttle that went into space didn't head straight to the moon, but seems to be currently in colony inside 7. Today's episode is going to be a lot of story, by the way. Not a lot of super raw wars. What on earth is the purpose of going to such a place? Yeah, that's much is unclear. However, I'm concerned with those colonies that are under control of the new Federation. The Queen of the Moon Race, who is incompatible with the new Federation, was sent under its influence like a grain of salt. That certainly smells weird, that one. Like a grain of salt? That must be some sort of metaphor as well. Oh wait, like a grain of salt. It's a simile, not a metaphor. Hooray for English. Huh. I'm gonna fight our own battles. Tell me what to do, Lieutenant, then I'll leave for side 7. But it is also fight to save Lady Di, who is concerned about the coexistence of people of Earth and Moon. I guess. Sounding out like that, will you wake up too? Yep, the real Lacus will be here. The time has come. She's gonna use her ulti. Reveal her magic and use her ult. Which is interesting because Lux is... She also has a giant Mega Beam as her final move, right? Seems like Kira also ascended to space from the orb. Oh no, not Kira. Meet up at side 7. Lacus Klein. What is it that you want? Peace. For that reason, I will not even shed my own blood. Oh, okay. And I'm going to tell you now, man. We're going to go through the story at the beginning of episode 41, episode 42, and then go into episode 43. So that's the game plan. So there's just a lot of story going on here. Since the second break, the world's changed again. Break the World. There wasn't much change in Break the World. Oh yeah, since Break the World 2 happened, the Rivalry World disappeared, so there's not much of a distance between Earth and space anymore. I think that's what's said. Yep, the number of conflicts are increasing because people could freely... The MacGuffin that stopped people going to space has disappeared. Yep. Easier for aliens to invade. Conflicts on the rise. War between people on Earth and people in space become more intense. After Chairman Durandal announced the existence of the evil empire, nothing changed. No, of course not. If Corellians awaken, the world might shrink. What do you want to go to war? I couldn't understand the scale of the crisis. If you say it's humans to say what's right in front of you is more important, then that's all. And is it increase in trappers related to Corallians' activities? Maybe. The situation's become more urgent. One, will Corallians awaken? Treasure Gaiken is currently calculating it. You could say that if the orange gets shot like crazy, you won't even be able to rely on that calculation. Orange is the basically the version of space-time concussion bomb being used by Dewey. Dr. Kazami is also researching space-time repair. Not anything in particular these days. Doctors eat their meals in their rooms, so I can hardly see their faces. Wow. In its final stages, maybe? Sure, they could do something about space-time destruction. It's kind of weird because we were so reliant on Dr. Kazami in this timeline versus Dr. Bear on the other one. Doctors aren't gods. I don't think it will be actually that easy. That's probably what the Doctor is suffering so much, so immensely immersing himself in research. I guess I'll follow his example. Trinity energy has the power to interfere with dimensions, so theoretically it could make time warp possible. Maybe Dr. Kazami, the leading expert in that research, could do it. However, it seems like things are going to be tough on Earth as the number of trappers has increased. The shape of the continents has changed. And also, it's amazing in space. So everything, all of this is just exposition as to what we need to do. Observe data, the movement of the stars seems to have changed as well. The effect of second break extended to outer space, causing Mercury and Venus to disappear. Oh wow, yeah, that's one other thing that happened. It would be an interesting kind of, not conundrum, but would be an interesting question to answer. Like, what if Mercury... This sounds like a friggin' Kurzgesagt in a nutshell episode of what would happen if Mercury and Venus disappeared. And if nothing much happened, it's turned into a short. But it'll be interesting to see what is the consequences of those two disappearing in reality, right? Oh well, off on a tangent again. Let's not do that. They exist in another dimension? Wait. Didn't the stars change? I guess panic's going on around. Yep. Yep. So Mercury and Venus exist in subspace. So it's possibility of it being revived. Okay. How about that? It seems that mystery is a figure in haunting the UN, causing people anxiety. Oh no. The Corona charisma, right?
How they fit space into a sub?
Well, you need to actually subscribe to me on Twitch to know. But no, I kid. That's how you fit space into a sub. But, okay. So, there's also the science behind the whole thing. There's something called information. If you go into specifics about physics, right? The thing is that there's a concept called information that couldn't be destroyed, right? Information needs to be consistent in the universe, right? It couldn't be added nor destroyed, and it has to exist. Black holes for the longest time have remained a mystery because it seems like whenever something falls into a black hole, it disappears, along with all the information of that particular object. So until Stephen Hawking came up with Hawking radiation, that, you know, has been sent out of black holes over a small period of time, people thought that it was a bit of a paradox that information could disappear because it couldn't. Well, that's aside the point. The important point is there's a certainly what they're using right now. It's using there's a physicist by the name of Kudan, I think, and what's they're using is called Coudan's limit, which is the idea that a certain universe can only have a certain amount of information, and if it exceeds that limit, the universe breaks, or the physics in the world in that universe breaks. So creating a break the world situation where all of the people and all of the various things come together, it means that information needs to be picked and choose and put into that multiverse in such a way that it will not exceed the limit. If you understand, basically, too much information equals the world breaking. And the rest of all of that information is stored in the scab coral. Basically, those beings living in the blind eternities. The scab coral is a database of all the information that does not fit in the universe, right? So the best case scenario for the entire thing is for all create as many multiverses as needed to save as many people as needed. So that's the best case scenario to end to make everything work out. But if we're going to try to fit everything into one universe, there's going to be problems down the line, because there's going to be people who are still stuck in the scab coral not wanting to return, the people stuck in the scab coral wanting to return but can't due to the information limit. Yep. Anyways, yep. Mercury Venus disappeared because of an alien secret weapon. A mysterious disease spread in the south side of Gaul. Fatality rate is 99.99%. Wait a minute. Outbreak in the mysterious disease coming from Asia with a 99.99% fatality rate. Oh no.
Huh?
It's not a bonk that I wanted to do, but the thing is, wow. How did this game predict this kind of stuff? But to be fair, right? Good old demonetizable is back here again, but just as a thing, diseases like these pop up every decade or so anyways. You just gotta have to wait, because there's gonna be another thing, another virus from somewhere. Like, this time it's gonna be coming from some sort of pig or whatever, and it's gonna again start over another health pandemic scare. And they even said the Zaf developed it. Oh no, freaking 99.99% fatality rate disease that's been developed inside a lab. Oh man, this game came out.
No LOL.
This game came out in 2008. What is going on here? Okay, we're gonna go to ads soon, so. Yep. What is this? It's all BS. Not stirring up people. All about stirring up people's society. Just a couple of bonks here for the BS word. Go ahead, start ad. I don't care anymore. It's all demonetizable. Make me some money, game. Not game. Twitch. Thank you. Place for exchanging various information on the UN. Recently, there's been kinds of increase in false rumors of this kind. A lot of writing is by this person. Kurono Charisma. The Black Charisma. That masked man is writing in the UN. Yeah, how you're too slow to do anything. Yep. Let me just eat a little bit. Holy cow. Briefly thank my members as ads are in progress. On the tubes. Hey YouTubers. Or anybody who's still watching. You know that I have a membership program? You could join by clicking the join button. And you could turn into a Pokemon. And you get some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment as well. I'm working on those badges and emojis as much as I can, but it'll need to involve me hiring some artists or whatever. Or do my best trying to generate it using AI, which is not happening very quickly. But anyways, for those of you who are still here and interested in helping me out, check out the membership program. Otherwise, just like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see more, click on the bell or follow me on Twitch to get notified whenever I go live. Yep. And thanks for considering helping out with my medical bill. Let's go back to the game, shall we? Please don't crash, my translator. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5. As soon as I said, please don't crash. Did it crash? No. But anyways, were we too slow to do anything? Yep. Oh, it did kind of crash. Yep, close the program. Oh no, ads! Friggin' Yule Gang. Man, just gotta have developers trying their best to help out. Let's just help out those developers. Giving me a bunch of software to use for free. Always nice. Yes, that masked person can't imagine sitting in front of a device and using a keyboard. Man, it's like that image of literally Anon wearing a mask and going, "Oh, keyboard warrior," right? Is kind of funny in and of itself, but of course they don't really wear masks. Anonymity is the real mask. The fact that the CUN is similar to that of an invisible enemy. When you think about it, Black Charisma, I expect to be a person who made us off each other. Yep. I'm not sure, can't be sure, but I can't throw away that possibility. Okay, Camille can continue to pursue the Black Charisma at the UN. Come on, Laban. You're leading us on. I was trying to investigate him. Oh! Of course. Mr. Future Trader. Come to think of it, Brigadier General Edo of the UN was involved in the installation. Brigadier General built the UN to save people who are afraid of anxiety in this multiversal world. You cannot tolerate someone who uses it to cause chaos. I hope we find out news about General Edo soon. No Googles. No Google, please. Thank you, Uechi-san. It's common knowledge that even Captain Laban, who has a fear of women, treats Uechi normally. Wow. It's interesting. Very interesting. Maybe because of our similarities to Edo? Or maybe... maybe, just maybe. Right? More headcanon territory here. Possibly the UA is just Edo in another universe. Very possible. And they might use that as a storyline in either part 2 or part 3. Would be a really interesting twist. I mean, the foreshadowing is immense already. And if we ever graduate to second Super Robot Wars, we might be interested in doing that as well. But Athena is here in Zonkers. Matter of previous battle has also been ruled out. Chiram is going to support us. For the time being, in your case, you'll be joining Zonkers while remaining in the Chiram army. As my senior here and former superior here, thank you very much, Captain Olsen. And what does Kay have to say? Olsen is the longer soldier, so you could always call him Uncle, right? Or just Olsen is fine. Just call him Olsen instead of Uncle. Katsuragi Kay. I'm in charge of watching over Zonkers to make sure you don't betray Chiram. And this whole unit. Now that we become a singularity, don't forget that space-time can be repaired without you. Man, Madam, Sass talking to your dad like that. I know. Well, it's a little easier now that my responsibilities are distributed. Awakening of Coralians, huh? In other words, each organization has prepared its own countermeasures against space-time collapse. Chiram and Iman are supporting us while plotting to wipe out the Coralians. Wait, Dewey Novak is plotting to wipe out the Coralians with the Ageha concept.
Google still wants the heat, lol.
Yep. We don't have any speech to text, that's why. You know what? You know what's actually quite interesting? I'm gonna say it now though. What's interesting? Come on, B. Think. Me think. The fact that Dewey Novak wants to wipe out the Scab Coral and the Corallians, right? That is basically the most dickish move possible. If you think about it. Because Scab Coral is basically the database of all of the memory. Well, it's called the memories of people. No, it's an information database for the multiverse. That's why they exist as a race. To basically act as a backup for any case of a multiversal collapse. So Dewey Novak's plan to destroy the Corallians is basically wiping out the hard drive for the multiverse. So literally one of the most evil things that you could imagine. That's literally not billions but quadrillions of lives. Chairman Durandal is working in secret. Planet's technological capabilities are superior to that of the new Federation. Yep. Maybe they have an incredible trump card up their sleeves. I don't understand, Uncle Olsen. Uncle. Katsura is older brother, and he's gonna be called, and I'm called an uncle. It's gonna be rough when somebody who's 18 is called older brother, and somebody who's 23 is gonna be called uncle, right? Being called uncle at 23 is rough. But to me, I had inbuilt immunity because I had a niece because of my large family. I was an uncle when I was around 5 years old. No, I was since 3 years old because I had a niece that is 3 years younger from my extended family. So I have built up a tolerance for being called uncle. If the singularity can repair space-time, then why not just ask them to save the world as soon as possible? Repairing space-time is different from relying on God. It requires a concrete image. Okay. Custer clearly imagines the vision of leaving Iman. There is a world will be Iman exists, will certainly be established. So basically, like I said, it has to be based on like in the first ending we saw that it's based on the wishing of the fairest people in the world. Infinite parallel worlds in this universe. In a world where Imans exist, and there are worlds where Imans don't exist. And repairing space-time is the same as creating a parallel world. No, it's creating an isekai. Wonderful. Katsura imagines a world where Iman exists. Imagine a world where Iman doesn't exist. We repair space-time. New world will be born when Iman exists. Another world will be born when Iman does not exist. So basically, we can create as many worlds as we want. In other words, there are many different worlds. Different worlds will be created for each of them. Yep. What's important is the way the world is. The singularity is to imagine it with the power of will. Which is kind of interesting, right? Reason being is that there is a certain dilemma regarding this. Because I'll say it now, there's a limit to human imagination, right? And human imagination is not infinite. And despite being able to create multiversal worlds from repairing space-time, you cannot create infinite worlds. But so we'll see. But it might be that the break the world is not just every single multiverse collapsing into one, but just a certain number of multiverses collapsing into one. Which seems to be the case, because if it is infinite multiverses collapsing into one, there's a lot of problems. But we'll see. But what it actually whatchamacallit, what it actually determines for the storyline is that the break the world is the precursor to multiversal destruction, space-time collapse, and soft resetting the universe to go back 12,000 years, or one million years, whichever one it is. Is it possible to imagine everything? Very, very good. That is the same thing. As for space-time repair by the singularity, contact with the greater singularity is required. The great singularity? What is that? I don't remember any of this during our first playthrough, though. Dimensional distortions are caused by space-time tremors, so it's a point where the energy is caused by space-time tremors that is concentrated, meaning that since the origin of space-time tremors, we must physically come in contact with it in order to repair space-time. Basically another MacGuffin. I see. So we're going to start all over again from where things started. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. However, we don't know where the great singularity is. Even if we found a good way to restore space-time, that wouldn't be of any use. Don't say that. That's a possibility that exists within a different dimension from the world we live in. Yep. Sherem Iman will have no choice but to wait until both of them investigate. Hooray, that rhymes. Well, that's why it's a very difficult situation ahead. I don't think so. Looking at your frivolous appearance. You're so sloppy, Katsura Ni-chan. You're being told off by your own daughter. Wow. Based, Kappei is based. Are you Kappei the god? From the god family,
Huh?
actually. Yes. What on earth is that? Do you want some, like... There's something sus going on. I think that I see a love... like... One-san, I think. So what... One-san, what do you want to do to me? Okay. Let me see if this translation is going to work out. Let me pause. Wait, why is it pause on the bottom? Interesting. Anyways, pause this. Let's go ahead and go to lens. Translate. No, actually, I need to go to search, take a picture. It should minimize this now that we could translate. That's right, sis. You need help with me? Like, what do you need from me? Okay. Man, the thing is, right? I'm not sure, but I'm supposed to be able to do macros in the background of this as well. So I might actually try that with Google Lenses. But anyways. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I've found out during my excursion into retro gaming. I think RetroArch has an auto translator in the software itself, so that's an interesting adaptation. The other thing that could be used is either and there's also Google Lens and the BlueStacks, like I said. Give me a second while I try to eat here. Athena wants this young boy to come with her. Sorry. Me being immature with the translation.
Hey, you're feeding yourself too. Nice.
Yes. Hi, Aki. Is that you, Aki? Yeah, it's me. Kappei. Wow, you're alive. Hooray, hooray. But I do believe that in the last playthrough, she had a JoJo star on her back. Kappei's girlfriend. Among the refugees or military protected, there was a girl who said she knew Katsuragi. Like the Kami Kappei. And I brought her here because I thought a good opportunity, so I'm glad he's happy about it. Oh yeah. Thank you, Athena. Thank you on behalf of Kappei. I didn't do it because I wanted something like that. Tina, your daughter Athena, was finally able to meet Katsura. Well, it will take some time for them to become parents, but please watch over them. And what are we going to do in your bedroom here, Kappei? I'm sorry, Kappei. No therapies happened to Kappei and the others. What happened during Siberia? When we met cats, couldn't apologize to Kappei in the end, so I'm sorry. Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just happy to be able to meet Aki like this again. Oh, Kappei. So, Aki, do you know what Katsuki and Michi are doing? I don't know. There are times where I really don't remember many things very well. Then I realized I got separated from Michi and the others and went to a town they didn't know, and I was wandering. Was protected by the Chirin people, so those guys were talking about Zambot 3 and it brought up Kanpei's name. Aki. Have you noticed any changes to your body? Any scars or bruises? Oh yeah, this is it. Come to think of it, I have a star-shaped birthmark on my back. Oh yeah. It's a human Bakudan. Aki has been modified into a human Bakudan. What's wrong, Kappei? Aki. Oh, sorry, headphone users. Alert for sortie. Yeah, so this is the change number 1 in this timeline is that Aki, like Kappei realizes that Aki got turned into a human Bakudan. You have to intercept them. Ichini-chan. Gaizok. Is there a Gaizok there? Nope, it's just... It'll probably come out. Hurry, Kappei. What's the matter, Kappei? Heading out? Yep. Good luck, Kappei. I'm rooting for you. Then you should definitely come back. I have lots of things I want to talk about. Promise me, Kappei? Aki. I'm going... Don't step out of this room until I return. Yep, I'll be waiting for you, Kappei. Yeah. Kappei, yep. So there's the difference, right? So this is episode 42. The final chapter begins. And there are some slightly different things happening. Because remember, in the original timeline, Kappei goes out all kind of high morale and stuff, and stuff. Each aircraft attack, don't let a single plane escape. Damn it. The capital defense force has been destroyed. Hi, monkey. Aliens, just because the rivalry wall has become thinner. You immediately attack. Of course you immediately attack. Shiroko and Dewey, what are you doing? Send troops to intercept, please. President, evacuate. Still take some time for surrounding troops to arrive. Yep, I'm president of the new federation. Will you be able to turn your tail and run because the opponent is an alien? Wow. Faye, Captain Faye, please come quickly. The Federation might be doomed at this rate. Though it's the capital of Earth's largest power, it is fragile. Seems that Earth's military has no intention of seriously protecting the city. Yep. Don't let your guard down, Leets. Our real enemy hasn't arrived yet. Yep. Sonker's on radar. So if we go here and here and just do all these. And we already played through this map, right? So what I'm gonna do as soon as as this is done, I'll never forgive you. Wait, Kappei, there's too much blood in my head.
Huh?
A little bit too hot-blooded. Shut up. You have to do is shut up and help me pilot the Zambot. What's wrong, Kappei? Yep. Keiko-chan. This is strange. Please follow up. Yep. Kappei is clearly acting strange. Please follow up. Kappei. There's something after meeting Aki-kun again. I'm sorry, Aki. The explosion stuff cannot be removed. But at least watch me. I'll defeat them right in front of your eyes. Me and you are the only ones who'll be able to return home alive. Cheryl, more than usual, don't get fired up. Yep, I'm sure there's nothing left to do if they keep failing. If they want to settle the matter, then they have to become my opponent. Aliens cannot allow you to attack Ingressa. Right? But never imagine Ingressa would become such a nice city. The capital of the new federation and the parliament building. Yep. This is where you talk about shit. And as long as we're dealing with aliens, neither feds or planet matters. Ads are about to start. We're fighting to save the world. Don't let the new federation, but it seems it's okay if they don't do it. I know, I was just trying to say something. The other people say it may sound trivial, but I could believe it now. Basically, Shin is starting to believe the Zonkers. Every machine, be careful. Enemies attack from the backwater. Prepare for a backwater formation. Okay. Yes, don't say the press ever. We'll do it too, Toga. I have my first understanding. If you're a candidate, don't worry. I won't let you down.
Backwater formation?
Yep. Although it's a hotbed of corruption, Zonkers will begin to attack. Don't let the Earth government be destroyed despite the corruption. Put my pride on the line by defeating you here and rewriting dark history. Oh, so she knows about dark history. Anyways, I think we completed that. I'm not sure exactly what happened during the intermission. But basically, I played ahead. So, okay, Mana, I'm gonna give you a choice. Either we play ahead, or we do a little bit of storyline and repeat the mission. Because I played ahead to this particular state already. But okay, let me just double check on what happens in this storyline first. If we ever get mentioned of what happened to Aki. Because if not, then we're just gonna continue moving forward. In the Saint Germain capital. Yep. What happened? The battle that happened the other day. Yep. Elda and Rina died in battle. Doga lost his gun. Okay, so basically, Aina.
What are the pros of either option? Will we miss some story?
We miss the. What we're gonna miss is we're gonna miss a little bit of the story, right? I'm going to see if this is being covered enough, right? If enough of the story is being covered, then it's fine. Rina died in battle. Toga lost his morale. Because she sacrificed herself using the Proto Grandiva. The driller is severely damaged, but I collected it for now. I'll try to fix it as much as possible on our side. I'm sorry, Banjo. Hope you take care of everything. Sarah Bayer battled the other day, was shown signs of cooperating with the Skull Moon Alliance. Yeah, so we're missing a little bit of the story. But, spoiler alert, Aki survives. I don't know how Aki survives, but we're heading to Trinity City. Sandman, please come over here. I want to talk about Sarabaya. Now that the rivalry war has weakened, the aliens' attack will become even more intense.
Somehow, Aki returns.
Yep. But Aki survives, but Aku is still flung samurai warrior into the far future. When his evil is law. Come on. Let me feed myself. Please. Oh man, so hard. Okay, so what happened is my food is hardened to the point where it's tough for me to use my fork. Yep, anyways. You must prepare yourself. I'll try to scoop it instead of puncturing it. Man, this is real rough. Scoop. It's gonna fall over. Ah. Hooray. Sandman losing motivation. It's kind of scary that his brother came to off him. Brother is finally here. Sandman. Get hold yourself, Sandman. Assaults graviton energy and exploded along with G Gravion. The never expected that that he's still alive. The developer of the Genocidaron system, Huey Zarabaya. And ads are in progress. It's over. It's over. เรียมฮะเปลี่ยนจากซ่อมเป็นช้อนได้ไหมเอ่ยอ่ะอ๋อเดี๋ยวพี่ตักไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวพี่ตักเองก็ได้แป๊บนึงนะไม่รู้ว่าได้หรือเปล่าขอแป้งหน่อยแป้งเบิ่งไข่มาแล้วHooray for some food. Everything is over. Every single thing is over. Yep. Man. Sandman showing some real vulnerability here. Come on, ads. Finish up already. 2, 1. Welcome back, viewers. Yeah, but seriously, ads. A courageous man who cannot get used to his past mistakes and face a future shrouded in darkness. A clown who mistook his aesthetics for the truth. It's over. I'm a stupid man. Let's see if Aki is still surviving. So, didn't know there was such a relationship between the collapse of space-time and the existence of Corallians? For more information, please ask Dr. Bear at Treasure Gaiken. Dr. Bear, huh? Dr. Greg Egan from the Promised Land. Chief Tsukigage, we the Zonkers intend to act for the good of the world, independently from any nation or organization. For the time being, I think of overthrowing Bradman's faction that will control the new Federation and unifying the power of humanity. To think of Chairman Gilbert Durandal as a plant leader? That's At the moment, the president will be the most suitable. At this moment, you mean? Yeah, if we don't unite the power of humanity, we won't be able to defeat the Alien Alliance. I have to admit the chairman has power. Let's hope he uses it, says the Bingzo man. I understand Hyozaimon-san will also provide full support to Zonkers. We also please give the review of the research to Dr. Egan. What about the UN network? Wait, information network? Scientists network. Okay. So, I imagine this kind of scale of scientists working together will be similar to the Manhattan Project, right? The best minds working together. Okay, I'm having trouble getting the last scoops of food here. Okay. Corallians are living things just like us.
Hey there. OMG, you're upright.
Yes, I am finally upright. Thanks for being here, Silvala. I am upright. This is my usual streaming position, by the way, when I'm not having trouble. But as you can see, I'm on a wheelchair. I'm not sure if you can see.
Hiya Selvala.
And I have a blue screen curtain somewhere. But we are upright today. Still doing everything and finally able to monitor everything because now I have dual screen set up. We cannot accept the method of annihilating the Corallians. Please keep in mind that will come at a time you have to make a decision. Let us consider the methods for space-time repair using singularity. Katsura, Olsen, and us, how can we reflect...
Autobots roll out.
Yep. Transform and roll out, indeed. Katsura, Olsen, and us, how do we reflect the will of the people with a limited number of people here? Even if we're able to discover the great singularity, it's as if nothing has been decided yet on what to do concretely. Yeah, first of all, space-time collapse. Let's recurring the confirmation with Dr. Kazami. Been locking himself in the room and constituting his research. The only person who's been seen is Rie-kun, who brings him his meals. I see. Well then, let's head over. Oh, no need to worry. I'm actually here. So, it's been a long time, Dr. Kazami. We'll use this facility to conduct research on space-time collapse, and I'll show you the results soon. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think the smartest choice is for me to play like off camera, play the battle up to the point where some different dialogues happen. Right? So that's gonna be the significant thing. And show you what's up afterwards. I look forward to Dr. Kazami. Even if it's in a small way. So that we know how Aki survives. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. This is something I have to do alone. I understand. Looking forward to completion of the research. Captain Bright?
Alrighty.
Yep. Supplies from Karaba have also arrived. Please proceed with the import. Yep, understood. Thank you for your cooperation. You are both physically and mentally injured. Please help heal some of it while you're here. Wow, yep. Eiji-kun and his maids stay on Ingressa in search for Toga-kun. Yep, Eiji-kun and the maids. What drove Toga to such a corner? Ryubun was the one who set up the business for about Eina-kun and Reina-kun. Besides, Lily-kun is no one's responsibility either. But basically, Toga has been driven to the breaking point. Think about it. First off, one of the ladies, he's basically piloting the robot with a harem of ladies. Mitsuki turned out to be a spy. And the other two ladies, one sacrificed herself and exploded. The other one is MIA, assumed KIA. So, Toga's gonna take it hard. And the other one, Lily, is actually suffering a mental breakdown. So, what a turn of events, huh? Toga and Eiji was stubborn, so that's why you all got hurt. We should have just encouraged each other, and since we're friends. The reason why men can't do that is also wow. Toxic masculinity being the cause.
Harem in real time, man.
Yep. There's also toxic masculinity. That's why he lost his harem. He's been doing too much Sigma grinding on the killing aliens that he didn't notice that all of his ladies got destroyed. You can't get off that shit without a lot of determination. And Renton, are you saying that Doga-kun won't come back? I don't know. I believe it's Toga-san is alive, though. I haven't really talked about it, but I believe Toga-san's alive. I think the person has something that can surpass someone like me. No, you can't surpass Renton and his Nilvash map attack. It's too strong. Toga's lived to fight. I think it's both his weakness and his strength. Like, and most of this episode will be catching up to the story, man. I hope you understand. Because we're way, way behind. I wish you could find what he was looking for. But even Toga and AG return. Even with the unmanned control system, it would be impossible for just 2 people to master the god Gravion. I'm sorry, Eina-san, san Rina-san. If only we had more power. At least if Mitsuki-san and Lil return, maybe things will work out. And there it is. Hi, David. And what about Reagan? Yep. David. Isn't that David Wayne? The most American name ever. Did you come to Trinity City? Well, I was called by Dr. Quinstein. Oliver, Raita, do you guys know each other? My name is David Wayne. I'm a classmate of Oliver and the other military academy. Wait, is that an American name or sounds Australian? My name is David Wayne. Originally learned about subspace mechanics from Dr. Quinstein. I can also pilot the Baldios. Besides, I'm an Earthling.
American.
I'm just it's the Earthling's job to protect the Earth from after all, right? Oliver, Ryder. Man, that's I understand what you're saying, but that's all right. Okay, Marion, the doctor has something to say to you about that. That's fine. Idaro. I also have something to say to the doctor. The Balsaburn is mine. Okay. However, I'll use my ability to earn the position of main pilot. Yep. I have that much confidence, says the debit card. What is this? Are you saying that the doctor doesn't trust me now? Yep. More conflict happening. The Ogma hangar. Hi, Hayato. Amuro. This is for you. This is a new aircraft we prepared. Wow, this is a new Gundam. Wonder if machines like this was ever developed. Yep, Henken. Whatchamacallit. Right from Captain Henken, Yugo needs to prepare its own military force. Like Zaft, a warning against Zaft going out of control, certainly considering everything else. It would be dangerous to relying on them completely. Quattro, Captain Quattro, do you think it's Chairman Durandal's approach? I don't want to make F, but if you let it out, I doubt it could take a life on its own. And turning it into certainty. That answer is enough. So basically, I cannot be certain 100% of the Chairman's intentions. Amuro is not just a new model that was sent from Anaheim. They also have a gift for you. Wait, is that the white pilot suit? Oh, wow. Friggin' new pilot suit. Big fan of yours in Anaheim. She said Amuro looks good in white. I have no idea who this is. There's a fan of you in Anaheim who thinks Amuro Ray Gundam looks good. His pilot suit looks good in white. Girlfriend? Well, this is from a woman. Is it a present from a woman? Well, I guess. It could be Sayla, right? It could very well be his ex. I don't feel very good. Sorry, Bertochika. You're playing second fiddle. Don't know her face, Bertochika. Don't think anything strange. Oh, so it's not Sarah. No matter how much Gundam is, why is it treated as my personal machine? Aircraft experimentally equipped with armaments exclusive to new types. And your past data will be used for that adjustment. Psycho frame. Looks like the money was provided to Anaheim was put to good use. Okay. Like data from New Type Research Institute was leaked. I don't feel too good about it though. Yep. But the engineers were confident that they would like it. That you would like it. The name is New Gundam. Not the V Gundam. Gundam V is something different. Along with use it with care along with the pilot suit. And that's the not the V sign, that's the Mu sign.
His
As
name
in
is New Gundam.
Mu. Like new. Not Mew. New and you. As in the whatchamacallit. In the Greek alphabet, New. I understand. There's nothing wrong with the aircraft. After that, it's just a matter of compatibility with me. Amuro could very well pilot the new Gundam, but the new Gundam is better off on another character that could use the ability well. I have some luggage that I need to deliver there as well. Aren't you going to meet Katsu? That's because I joined Yugo of my own free will. I'm not a child anymore. Oh, okay. Katsu is his son. Are you not going to talk about your son? He joined, he has his own free will. I don't need to see my son. I just tell that don't try to make your mom sad. Understood. I feel really that someone is doing a good job as a father. Wait. Please, that just told her not to make my mother sad. Please let him know. Don't make her mother sad. Okay. Really, there's some. Is Katsu a father? No, right? That's a mistranslation of some sort. Basically, I'm glad he has a good dad. General Brex is becoming more wary of the chairman. And also, Axis is coming into play. About the same time the Axis proceeds to Earth Sphere. Depending on how the chairman handles this, Yugo will have no choice but to go its own way. Captain Quattro? I know. Let's wait for Minerva first. An investigation? From what I see, it also could be seen as a check for Zonkers, right? Axis and the chairman's movements, we need to be cautious of both. Yep. And this is the meeting with the Durandal, I think, and Chairman Durandal and Shin. Durandal? Yeah. Dude, don't just go spoiling the answer here. Durandal was bad all along. I know, Google, but please. Something about my bad made you feel uncomfortable with an investigation. That was bad, right? No.
Google reading ahead.
Yep. Thank you for your generous treatment of everything. Captain Gladys is also Faith, so the act of interrogation would normally be a violation of her rights. That is very true. Zonkers and Minerva were a bit of a hint in some quarters. Some quarters. To do it just for the sake of formality. So basically, Durandal is asking for an audit of Minerva just to keep things under control on his end. Deepest condolences to the chairman. Try again, Google. If you say that, this will help too. There we go. Google just going the whole full WTF for a moment there. Yep. No, we were also moved by the message we received from you received the other day. Okay, Shin. I think I told you before, but this is my technique to end the war. Or his strategy, more like. As a result, the new federation was divided into the Sage Council and those who opposed it, and then the battle continued. However, the existence of Sage Councils remains as is. It's much better than leaving it alone, right? Well, thank you. Shin, your honest thoughts gives me strength too. Thank you, Chairman Durandal. I'm sure this will help your future battles. What? What's wrong? You were worried, weren't you? These two mobile suits in front of you? The Destiny and Legend. Both are state-of-the-art machines with performance that far exceeds conventional ones. Shin and Rei, they will become your new powers. Our new power. Yes, Shin, I entrust Destiny to you. It is a machine that surpasses Invalus in every respect. With this aircraft, you'll be able to utilize your ever-evolving abilities. I see. My powers. Yep. That is right. Meow, that's right. Certain roles that people are born with, you and Kira Yamato are warriors. So, am I that man? Am I that warrior? In this world today, we all live at the Yellow Submarine. Wait, no. At the mercy of time to time with my leader role. Live at the mercy of time to time. I'm just doing my role. Let's see. In this world, none of us know that our true selves, neither our power nor our roles. We just live at the mercy of time. That's what I think. Okay. The chaos of this world, in other words, I believe it is the root of war. Chairman? A chair. Kira Yamato was truly unlucky. I had to pity him. He has such qualities, power. If he had lived as a warrior, as a soldier, he would have been able to fully demonstrate that power. If he just knew his role and shut his mouth, he would be able to end the war. But none of them knew it because they didn't have to know it. That they didn't grow up that way, didn't live the life that way. They were just at the mercy of the times. The friggin' zeitgeist victims, right? That kind of power, if you used it correctly, you don't know how much you could have done. Here's the thing. Last time, Shin just blindly believed the chairman, right? After the last war, I separated from Lacus Klein. I don't know what happened, but kidnapped the Princess of Orb, appeared on the battlefield, and attacked the enemy as they please. I don't understand what's the point in that. If only had known himself earlier, even known his powers and roles like you guys did, and lived in a place where he could make the most of their roles. So Chairman Durandal is just a rock. Know your role and shut your mouth. He himself would not have suffered. His strength would have been praised, and he could have lived a happy life. Happiness. Do you have happiness? People know themselves is the happiest when you use to the best of your ability, living a satisfied life. Yeah, what's the...
Not just a boulder, but a rock.
Yeah. Thanks for that, mana. But, okay, what's the secret to happiness? Knowing your place in the world and knowing that you make a difference is also one key to happiness. There's also the idea that knowing what you're doing makes a difference, being good at doing what you're doing, and also getting rewarded for it, that you could live a...
Boulder is not afraid of a tiny blind little girl.
Oh no. Oh no. The thing is, Silvala, I don't know how to explain this, but you've skipped ahead a couple of chapters about what's going to happen. But never mind that. Let's just keep things as spoiler-free as possible. But yeah, this is the thing, right? Chairman Durandal believes that the key to happiness is people knowing their place in the world. That's one key, definitely. But other factors for happiness, I would assume that getting compensated for what you do fairly. Also, knowing that what you do makes a difference. That's another thing. And yeah, being skilled and knowing that you are probably the only one skilled enough to actually do what you do. So that is a couple of key factors to happiness in my opinion. So there's that.
I was making an Avatar The Last Airbender joke.
Oh, yeah. Tough luck. Okay, sorry. I need a bonk for that. Feel free to redeem one. If you have any points, that is. No. Once the war is over, I definitely wanted to create such a world. Where everyone...
WTF.
Huh?
At the Determined tag, you successfully redeemed WTF for 10 LP.
If we were living in a world where everyone could live happily ever after, there would never be another war. It would be like a dream, but... This, I will definitely make it happen. That's why I want you all to do your best now for that day.
At Selvala, you have 34 LP.
Yep. Okay, Shin. I'll look forward to you to it, Shin, Ray. And Ray is just simping for Chairman. You guys are warriors, so don't need to think much. Yeah. Don't be like Kira. Don't think. Just do. Don't question authority. What's the point, Mia, calling me to a place like this? Please ask Atherin, apologize to the chairman. Yep. I heard the story about Chairman punishing you. Chairman also knows that you met Kira Yamato. What? Yep. I was careless at the time when I met Kira in the Port Arcus. Was someone tailing me? The chairman thinks unless you will forget about Kira Yamato, you will become an enemy someday, so... Thank you, Mia. The chairman gives a reason to prejudice who do not follow his wishes, whether it's right or wrong. The words of chairman so far, a message to the world and the presence. I cannot trust the chairman anymore. I do what he says no matter how much he sounds right. I won't do what he says. Yep. I think that's the mistranslation. I can't become a fighting doll, even if what he says sounds right. Yep. Chairman's only use of this will fulfill the role he approves of. And Lacus is convenient for him. Like, and me as a mobile suit pilot. But you've always been like that. There's no way I could play Lacus Klein. No way you could play like... Yeah, you're just a tool for him as Lacus Klein. You're just playing at being Lacus. You're not the real Lacus Klein. And then, please, let's leave. Otherwise, you'll be... just off. Just eventually, because once you see your usefulness. But I'm Lacus. Mia? I'm the real Lacus. I'm the real Lacus. Okay. Its Lux is good.
Huh?
Mia, just League of Legends plan. League of Legends player. I know she would lose it eventually if she plays too much League. I have a role. It's on. It's mid. It's in the mid lane. We're playing Lux mid. If you have to do it right, do it right. It's okay to live like that. Isn't it like Atherin? The siren, I'm sure, is chasing Atherin. Atherin! And Lakasama. Malin Hawk? What is it? Aslan, some security department is looking after some came to our place. Looks like I'm being chased by Zaft. What? Please tell me the reason.
Leak. Ban streamer for toxicity.
Oh no. I've been banned as ads begin. Okay, there's no reason I didn't do anything. Atherin, this way. There are lots of people from security department over there. Yep. Merlin's gonna help him escape. These people have guns. You'd rather be off than go. I'm sorry. Like, don't go, Atherin. Yep. Goodbye, Lacus. Atherin! Yep. Fate and freedom. And there it is. If you've run away this far, you'll be safe. And I'm sorry, ended up getting you involved. I believe in Atherin, so I have no regrets. Alright, Atherin?
I don't know anything about League. Except Teemo is hated for existing as a little mushroom man.
Yep. Teemo is the literal devil. But I was a Teemo main back in the day. And I always just place my favorite, absolute favorite place to place mushrooms. This is back in the day, right above the river. There's a river going down the middle, and there's actually like a blind spot because if you're walking around the river and you leave the river up into the up into one of the for jungle areas, there's a blind spot where you could put a bunch of mushrooms, and it always hits the people who try to come and gank. Always. Yep, Atherin and Shin. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, Shin. Shin, for Atherin, the order to shoot it down has been given. Even if he continues to return to the base, we will only receive punishment. You want me to shoot you down? Million's also on board. Million is also guilty. Well, you're just saying whatever you want. The world's now becoming one thanks to the efforts of the chairman. Yep. Atherin not only betrayed the chairman, but also all of Zonkers. Make up your mind, Shin. We'll settle the matter. Stop it, Shin. What the chairman and Ray says may certainly sound pleasant, but in their words will eventually off everyone in the world. Stop it, Atherin. Please don't run away. You have something to say, don't run away. Oh, spitting bars there, Shin. I don't want to fight you. Okay, whatevs. Then ignore me. That's not... I can't do that. Alright, Shin. Aslan is already a little confused. If you really want to off me, just let Malin go down. Yep. That woman is also guilty, I think. Her existence has no meaning. Ray. Shin. Yep. That's the enemy. And if he betrays the chairman, betrays us, and betrays, tries to trample on our feelings, what will you forgive him? Damn it. Atherin. Yep. It's your fault because you betrayed us. But anyways, there's an interesting little, not conundrum, but interesting little thing that happens here. Last time when we played, the dialogue's a little bit different, thanks to the fact that Shin was blindly following the chairman. Whereas in this timeline, Shin is a little bit reluctant to follow the chairman's example. Let's use the all attack here. Ray, are you aware of the chairman is doing and you're still obeying him? Chairman's working hard to unite the world. We can only be the force behind that. Do you understand that the approach is dangerous? Now that there's no time to discuss means, I'll eliminate everybody who becomes an enemy of the chairman. Betrayal here and now cannot be forgiven. Should I buy it? Oh yeah, we have fin funnels. This is the end, my only friend. A direct hit. I cannot retaliate. Right, let's move you forward one space. Because that's all the space you need. And there's a couple of different ways this could be handled. The first way, of course, is basically have Shin shoot down Atherin. And the reason why that is preferable in this case is because why this is preferable is because Shin has oh, we could double attack with this then. What is it? The reason why this is preferable is because Shin has think. Atherin has proof of faith. And it is a better item. There is a bit of dialogue that happens if we just let the whole thing happen for 3 turns. Stop it, Shin. I don't want to fight you. Yep. Then please surrender, like this. Even if I return, my words will be sealed, so I have no choice but to fight. Are you just like Kira Yamato? If you say so right now, show it. Yep. You look like you know everything. Yeah, this is different. Why did you tell me anything? Aren't we friends? Yeah, this is different. It's no good. Words cannot convey the danger of the chairman. Yep. Even if I do that, on the contrary, it will only confuse Shin. You can't say anything back. After all, you're a traitor. Yep. You're a traitor after all, aren't you? It's your fault. You're the betrayer. With this guy, no matter who the opponent is, I'm going to be able to slice and dice him. What kind of urchin would be angry with this guy?
Huh?
Your words can't reach you, huh, Shin? Kind of far can I go with Shin is my evolution singer experience, however far you can go.
Huh?
Nope. Don't resist, surrender quietly. Okay, so I'm going to just keep ending phase here. And wait until the 4th turn. To see the dialogue. But it is actually better for us to shoot him down objectively because it doesn't impact the end of the game anymore. And as soon as you reach the 4th turn... What are you doing, Shin? Are you not able to fully utilize the power of destiny? Oh, hello, Rain Sama. Thanks for joining in on the short stream. I've been playing Saga Emerald Beyond for almost 40 hours for my first playthrough. Is it all possible to do 8 final trials on the first playthrough? No. Literally impossible. It is... you can try to do all 8 trials, right? But
What
the...
are you doing, Shin? Hitting the coffee table.
Ow, that's gonna hurt. But anyways, Rain Sama 2.0. Thanks for joining in. Sorry. But it is impossible to do all 8 final trials on the first playthrough. Reason being is that the game expects you to go through it several times with several different characters. And the best way to actually grind... I'm not going to say it's impossible. It's going to be really rough. The game expects you to replay the game several different times. You can't get different endings for the different characters without getting redoing it a couple of times. And the best way to farm for items in the game is to actually do the higher level Mr. S's quests. So you could refarm the best gun, which is the Behemoth Rifle, and farm for items such as the Super Alloys, amongst other things, doing his trials. And his trials are easiest to do on subsequent runs because you get to keep all your previous stats. Yeah, it is. It's best to, like you keep all your previous stats while the monster rank resets to the bottom half, and unless you just keep like the only place you could grind in the game is at the end game is during one of those whatchamacallit, during one of those using the portal. And yeah, you can, like I said, you can, but it's easier to get the rarer items on a non-grind run. I hope you understand what I'm saying, Rain Sama. But yeah, feel free to join in on the fun of the stream if you want to know about that. Alright? Shin. If you're in doubt, I'll do it. Stop it, Ray. Eliminate Gil's enemies. You know too much secret information. I can't let you escape. Oh no, he went Mudada. He gets shot down anyways. Where does Ray's power come from? Atheron! And with that, our mission is over. Oh, like, over? That's right, we betrayed them. They betrayed us. We offed them. I did what I had to do. Yep. Was that really the case? Hey, Ray. Was that really the case? Yep. And, sorry. Okay, let's go back. Atheron, Malin. And, of course, Atheron Zola. Also on board the aircraft. Yep. So there's that. Let's see what the storyline turns into. With the saber was shot down. Yep. That's Durandal. I see. Talia's not very happy about that. Captain Gladys, I understand how you feel, and it's the same for me. Atheron was the one I reinstated and even made him a member of Faith. I never expected something like this to happen. However, this is too sudden. Please explain why you called the security department. Yeah, of course I'm going to do that. Besides, I have to talk to you personally as well. about him and about Zonkers. Before that, I have to explain the situation of Malin's Hawk sister, so bring her here. Oh no, Luna Maria. Man, Luna Maria is gonna hear about her Malin being shot down. Not confirmed whereabouts of the Archangel Freedom Kira Yamato was shot down. Is this checkmate? No. I can't let my guard down. The White Queen is a formidable enemy. The White Queen is Diana Soliel. Like, it's already too late, Lacus Klein. There will soon be no one left on your side. And yeah, so this is another event that we can't, that is not different.
The Red Queen is also fearsome.
Yes. But yeah, anyways. So after that little incident, what happened is
Dear Maria, count me in.
yeah. Where was I? In the middle of. But yeah, so compared to the first run, Shin opted to stay behind in Zonkers. The original run, Shin disappears, right? And Shin decided to stay behind in Zonkers to check out what's going on. And there's also something that's going to happen after episode 47. But I'm going to see what other differences are going to happen in the dialogue now that Shin has remained. Right? And I've set up so that this is the current setup with our groups. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. Yep. A machine. And yeah. This is all well and good. That's the general setup now. Yep, but in the first playthrough of the game, like, Shin is not here. So you can see Shin is here in the Destiny Gundam. And the other thing about Shin that is amazing is that Destiny Gundam carries over all upgrades from Impulse. So you fully upgraded Impulse, the Destiny Gundam will also be fully upgraded. So it's probably one of the better choices of upgrading. And as you can see, Luna Maria here is now actually also on the Impulse. And the Impulse is fully upgraded. The other unit that is fully upgraded after that is where are you? You. The Legend Gundam. Legend Gundam will also be fully upgraded if the original Zaku was fully upgraded. So definitely, if you're playing Shin's route, this is the best way to spend your money. The other last unit that was fully upgraded is going to be Sarah's unit. So I fully upgraded her mech as well. Okay, so Rain Sama is saying, I see I managed to get all of the Mr. S challenge tickets on this first playthrough. I saw that all 8 of the final drops some best gear in the entire game. I can't beat them now. Yep. You can't beat you can try, but it is super difficult. It is like super duper difficult. Most of the people, well, the thing about the game is it has what's called monster rank, right? Rain-sama. Monster rank is basically the how hard the enemies are when you first encounter them, and it resets to 0 every time you restart a run. And the Mr. S's trials could either you could either try the trials right at the beginning of a run where when it's slightly easier, but the loot is going to be less valuable, or try the runs after. I'll let you know now. Those trials, I've completed the game a couple of times so far. I have not even been able to defeat the trials. You need a very, very specific set of specific team and specific setup for it to actually work. And characters, you need to find and recruit the characters you used in previous runs to consistently try to beat those trials. But anyways, yep. Basically, unless you're in. Long story short, don't consider beating the trials unless you're in somewhere like the 200 hours range. You might be able to do it in about 80 hours, certainly, but 80 hours to nearly 100 hours is what I would consider the attempting to do the trial runs. But the most important aspect that I feel that is going to be problematic is that, well, to each their own in enjoying the games, right? But you're missing out on so much story by not repeating the runs or going through the game in different playthroughs. Because you need to be comfortable with beating the second form of the final boss first. Yeah, on all the various different runs and collecting all of the various different endings. But by that time, you'll be strong. You'll be strong enough to actually get the better gear. Here's a problem with Saga and Beyond. By the time you get to the point where you could actually get the best gear, you'll no longer need it because you basically have better gear. And it's just a bragging rights moment now. Literally, you need to have the kind of gear that is actually strong, way too strong for it to be able to defeat it. So it's just a collectathon with bragging rights at that point. Anyways, back to where we are. Let's go ahead and continue the story. And again, I'm going to do all the other bits of storyline, if I can, in between missions. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But finally, we could start doing the main story now. We can still find Mr. Doga. Eiji-sama and Brigitta others seem to be working hard, but there aren't any clues to where Toga went. And Mr. Garrison and Mr. Norman also helping us, but there's a limit after all. And what about the mains of Saint Germain Castle? Fuki, Dika, Toria. Should we go and help as well? I feel I wanted to do that, but yeah, Mr. Sandman has been depressed lately. Yeah, unless we get Mr. Sandman's permission. But Mr. Sandman's still locked in his room. Yep. Asgard and the Grand Knights. I wonder what will happen. You do not need to worry about that anymore. What? So this is the quickest getting over depression episode ever. It is me, Sandman. I kept you waiting, everyone. Yeah, yep, Sandman in the friggin' full piloting gear. This is not for the translation, but it feels so like Japanese to just fan service. The amount of boba on this girl. Okay, I didn't mean to point my mouse there either, but the amount of bounce in this girl is just seriously physics. I've caused trouble for everyone. Please forgive me. There he is, and his aesthetics. No. Please go home. Please go home. Wait, what?
Huh?
Raven's not having any of it. Why is Raven's not angry? Yes, because he is.
I thought those were her legs.
No, not her legs. Like, literally the size of her knees. It's nothing. Because Raven's secretly Sandman's loved one, right? She like, it literally magical masquerade mask that could hide bobas. Yep. Sure. That's what it is. Still unknown with Doga-sama. If we prepared with the past data, we could predict that unprecedented large-scale operation will take place. regarding the moon. I see. Let's go get Doga and the others before the darkness envelops the Earth. Right, I heard Gavion has taken a lot of damage. Mr. Sandman? Yep. I don't know if we need it now. The brightness of the sun will dispel these dark clouds. Alright. This is the Skull Moon Alliance. เตรียมฮะ มีน้ำอะไรให้พี่ดื่มอีกหรือเปล่าไอตัวโค้กหมดแล้วใช่ไหมอ๋อไม่หมายถึงกาแฟทุกทีงั้นก็เดี๋ยวขอน้ำแข็งกับโค้กนิดนึงแล้วกันนะ and this is Rubina not Ribena. Ribena is something else for our fellow UK watchers. What is Commander happened, Commander Aphrodite? Nothing, Princess Rubina. I could tell everything if you hide it. You're hesitating about the next strategy. What? Operation Earth Flood, no matter how much it's called a war, is beyond the bounds of humanity. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird perching right next to my my window. What a cute little fella. Oh, off he goes. Never mind. Such an operation were carried out, billions of innocent lives would be lost. Rubiner? I hardly know her. I don't know about the lives of Earthlings. The strategy is also necessary for us to take over the Earth. Princess Rubina, although you're my secretary, I will not allow you to interfere in the operations. Whoop. I can't believe. I cannot friggin' believe that I got jump scared by my friggin' microphone. I friggin' got jump scared by my microphone. That has got to be one of the worst moments in my stream.
LOL.
Okay. Let me ask for some help tightening the mic here. เรียมฮะเสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวขันไอ้นี่ให้แน่นหน่อยเมื่อกี้มันหล่นลงมาแล้วพลิกสะดุ้ง But yeah, I got jump scared from my microphone. A new low for me, but รัดให้แน่นหมุนไม่หมุนอย่างนั้นให้แน่นแน่นโอเค All right. Back to the game.
It was the work of the Dark Gundam.
Yep. I feel for Duke Freed, you who once stood against your father, King Vega, cannot understand the gravity of our mission. Funny you should say that. For the sake of the people of planet S1, I am prepared to become a demon. Both a demon and a demon. Double demon? Please don't lie to me, Commander Aphrodite. I will ask my father to talk to King Vega and somehow get him to stop the operation. It's useless. The operation is planned by another F word. Gutler. Somehow, always, the sus's form of the word.
F-bomb.
F-bomb. Yep. Of course, the sus's form, it could be friggin' Emperor or like Emperor for Empires, Dictator, anything. But of course, has to be the F word, the German F word. Even if this operation is cancelled, Geizok, Elder, and Zerubbabel will use even worse methods. There's no point in preaching humanity and the righteousness to them. Yep. Yeah, we can't.
Yikes.
Yep. Very much so. And our battle with Earth has reached a point where we must use such means. But
Face orange biting nails.
you love it. Yep. You love it, don't you, Aphrodite? He likes it. It's a strange thing. In the past, I wouldn't have hesitated to do anything if it was the F words orders. But now my chest feels tight. You should loosen up a little bit. Loosen your uniform a little? I'm sorry. It's nothing to do with the translation. It's just context. Not her female parts. But actually, the thing about it is, right? Just thinking about it. I think it's a well, actually the double entendre is there, but it's probably a bit of genius writing, actually, because it represents her feeling physically and emotionally. So I can't fault the game for doing that at all, or fault the writer. Actually, you know what? I'm going to retract the bonk. I'm going to retract all 5 bonks. I think it's genius writing, because basically she's saying that she feels tightness in her chest, emotionally and physically, right? Because she's a woman. And maybe it's a female part in her, and I know it's a double entendre, but literally the emotional part in her is literally the oh wait, of course ads are in progress on the Twitch. Wonderful. When I make a really good point. Okay, Commander Charles naturally kind. I'll resume my train of thought right after the ads are done. But that person couldn't come back. Commander Aphrodite, are you worried? You should make up your mind. Huh? Decision? This war with Earth Cthulhu like this, people of planet S1 will surely face misfortune? Oh no, not another League reference. If you want to find a new Mother Earth, you should have done it against other ways than fighting. But yeah, Mana, while you were offline, we had this... Wait. We had this line. Because, Third Commander Terrell is naturally kind. The person couldn't come back, though. No, this line from Aphrodite. I feel like my chest is tightening. I wonder if it's a female part of me, of my heart that's feeling pain. Yeah. But it's just that the genius of that line, right? I originally gave it 5 bonks before we left for break. But the genius of that line is literally a physical manifestation of her emotional pain. Like, she feels tightness in her chest, which is a physical feeling people could relate to. It could also relate to both the tightness in her chest, literally, because of her female parts against the uniform, which is kind of sus, right? But it is a physical manifestation of what she's feeling. Because the tightness of her uniform, as well as the tightness of her... I can't say the tightness of her female part. Female part. The female part is completely different. That's a friggin' Harley Quinn comic, so I'm just gonna give myself 5 bonks. I was trying my best to not be sus, but I still end up being sus anyway. Yep.
LOL. Never
mind. That's a friggin' Harley Quinn thing. Besides, let me talk about the friggin' Harley Quinn comic. You know what's gonna happen? If you don't know what this happening is, basically they made a Harley Quinn fart comic. And what's gonna happen with that is that people are reacting to it on Twitter and X or whichever social platform. They're gonna rage against it because they always do. It's gonna come out, and the people who are gonna buy it are either fetishists or spec buyers. Yep, who's going to buy them up in bulk, and people who are against it are not gonna buy it. And then what's gonna happen afterwards is that DC is gonna cave. Either DC is gonna cave under the pressure, and Or maybe they're going to do the whole scratch and sniff thing, and oh no, they've found some toxic chemicals in the scratch and sniff part of the comic. So we're going.
Barely disguised fetish, lol.
Yeah, we're gonna actually recall the comic, and they're gonna recall the comic, stop the printing production, and it's gonna become obscure like media, and it's gonna be a collector's item, and somebody's gonna put it up for like $100,000 on eBay or something because people do that, and then some idiot collector is gonna buy it, and it's gonna improve the price to something like $1 million. The collector market is weird, man. Anyways, so, I'm saying it now. That's going to be what's in the future of that freaking Harley Quinn comic. And if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm not, then good. But watch as that comic lives in infamy in people's minds. But never mind. I seemed way too knowledgeable about this stuff. But no, I don't collect comics. It's just me and my old Magic the Gathering knowledge and all that stuff. Anyways, Princess Rubina. I've heard reports that someone is sending communications from this base to the Earth. And what about if I was a whistleblower, I will off him. Yep. Did you was it you that communicated to the Earth? Yes, maybe. Oh, Karen Frick. An almost F-bomb. What kind of name is Karen Frick? But yes, it was me. Yep. It was Duke Freed. Shared the information with Duke Freed, and Karen Frick was my collaborator. My goodness, my eyes. My brain has rotted because of the Google translation, as expected. If you want to off me, Commander. And life was a sacrifice for peace, and I threw my life away a long time ago. Yep. And why did you reveal that to me? Does it mean you're disappointed that I can't defeat you now? No, that's not true. I thought you would understand the meaning of my words. Aphrodite, come with me to exile to Earth. Duke Freed will accept us and protect the future of the 2 planets. Wow. Grendazer and Duke Freed. Your crush. Ah. Literally just saying it outright. I heard from Zonkers that he fights from someone who was from the S1 star. The traitor Marine Reagan. You're telling me to follow the same path as him? It's not about him. Is it the future of S1? You should think about the future of the S1 star. The future of planet S1. Let's go, Commander Aphrodite. There's still time. Come on. It's no good. I cannot betray the F-bomb Guttler.
Huh?
And even the umlaut is appearing now. Correct spelling with the umlaut. Come on. For the great gift from my younger brother who lost my parents when he was young. He's like a father to me. Oh, poor dude. But actually, doesn't that mean the father anyways? Please, Rubina. Please forget what we talked about today. I will forget the princess was a whistleblower. And I would like the princess to transport the prisoners entrusted by her to Commander Terrell on Earth. I understand. The next story will be a chance for the princess to defect to Earth. I will do my best to help. Thank you, Commander Aphrodite. I pray that one day you'll be able to be honest with yourself. Thank you, Princess Rubina, and farewell. And there it is, Toga mindlessly wandering around like a zombie. You're hitting people around and not even apologizing. Criticizing the Hollow family because they have a cute face. Just because you have a cute face doesn't mean you're in a good mood installing the Hollow family. Dude. Random breaker just coming on strong. Dude, just because you're a boy with a cute face, don't think you could walk around and, you know, just try to seduce us with your cute face and hit us like that. Baka. Gonna leave me in pain, brother, in case do as you wish. You wanna get hit? I got hit instead! In the city during the day, and his breath stinks of alcohol, makes a lot of noise. Oh, okay. Not Toga, just that random dude. Drunk. Getting drunk at midday. Wait a minute, sis. Is this my brother's record? Okay. I can't forgive such a vulgar joke. Wait. Okay. Kono Reko. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what Reko stands for. But it's a vulgar joke. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pause for a little bit. And I'm going to look it up. I can't just let this slide. Reko meaning Japanese. No.
Based Phi.
Based Fey. Yep. Fey is based. Let's see what it's. Oh no, I accidentally closed all the windows. Give me a second. Right, Reco definition and meaning, and not Collins English. Copy that. Wait, it's being meaning. Okay. Let's see the AI try to help. Yep, translate to English. All right. Reco, reverse of kore, a slang term for kore. Okay, I'm having like no. I'm not buying freaking ads. Wait. Seriously. Okay. You know what? Let me just go back. Let's copy. Go back. Pronoun. Word from Korea. A colloquial expression for this, mainly used to refer to money or such a specific person such as a lover, and to express it in a vague manner. Oh, okay. So basically, he's just calling her like, "Oh, are you actually Oh, okay. So base Faye is saying that. So what are you? Her what are you? Her not just boyfriend, her girlfriend, basically. So does he belong to you? Pretty much. Pretty much the other dude saying like, "Oh, so you're his so you're his side chick." Something along the lines of that. Something equivocally rude. Oops, pardon me. And of course the thing broke. Got back your translator. Nope. Dead. Google Translate is dead. Rippin' pepperoni. Where does it come from? Where does it go? Oh no, ads. Start translation. Turn on cameras. Oh, you hit me. You hit me twice. I can do it. I can do it 9 times. Sister seems to be a soldier of the Federation. Yep.
LOL.
Yep. G soldier captain. Captain Fei Xin Lu. If you need complaints, address it directly to me. Oh no, she's a Fetty. Shikshaw. Like, we're gonna leave it for today. Another villain of the week quote. Remember sister's face. If the new feds turn over someday, I'll come to thank you. Personally. It's not even close to my mouth.
Huh?
Yep, Doga just... Yep. Not even a little bit of it doesn't change. Oh. A lot of trouble until now, but when you see you up close, it seems like you remember me. Faye? Is it Faye? Yes. Faye that lived with you at a facility for children without relatives. Oh. You could just say orphanage, Google. It's Faye from the orphanage. That is sponsored by Sandman? Or like a father to us. And then eventually off me. No, that's not right. Supposed to take me to his castle since I had a nice strong G factor. That's what she said. But G factor is the resistance to gravitational capabilities. Okay. And yet Sandman changed his mind, chose you, holder of G factor, to be the pilot of the Grand Kaiser. Yet you took away the Grand Kaiser's pilot from me. That's gonna be a mistake. Mistake? Error? Error. I'm having an error moment. Guess they had high hopes for your potential, but in the end you lost to Zerabaya. G Driller's pilot was demonetized. The other person's missing, and it's a responsibility. Please stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. To think that you would run away from the end at the end today, to weak persons like you wouldn't even remember your dead friends. I know now, but Toga, come with me. Oh, just a small bonk there. Picture. Become my subordinate and fight in the Grand Louvre. Grand Trooper, I can make use of your powers. And you think about anything, just do as I say. Don't have to think. Just follow orders. Don't have to feel. Just do as I said, just like when we were kids. Don't feel. Don't think. Follow orders. If you're here, the Grand Trooper becomes complete, and I could surpass Gravion. So there you are, Toga. Chotto mate.
Hear, feel, think, LOL.
Yep. That Kurenai Eiji. Eiji. What are you doing, Toga? Let's go back to everyone. Nope. Lost again. Oh no, is this lost? What's wrong with you now? I want to forget about Gravion, about Grand Knights, about Zonkers. I don't need to be human, just like AG once told me. It's okay to be a monster. A monster, a monster. Radioactive. Suffering and worrying, that's enough. I don't have to feel anything like that. Like this, be a machine. I be a monster. I don't want to feel. Oh man, Toga's feeling stuff for the first time. That's right, Toga. Don't feel. You don't have to suffer anymore. Fuzakana. Don't you gotta be. Don't be silly. Is worse. The softest way of posing it. You're gonna be kidding me, Toga. What? Do you want to forget? Are you making fun of everything we've done so far? Making light more like? I also tried to stop Jujunia 7. Yuichi also cried when Denzel, Uncle, and Toby were killed. Shin and Camille suffered when they fought against Garrett and Apollo, and the battle would save the world. Can you just forget all of that? But stop it already. Like, feeling sorry, I feel sorry for Aina and Rina. Dying in vain for such a worthless person. Stop it. Okay. Come on, punch me. Punch him. There we go. There we go. Don't make me laugh. Do you think that kind of punch would work on someone like me who trained with Tetsuya and the elements? And you won't be able to defeat Renton, let alone all the children of Eureka, or even Princess Anna. You can't even defeat those guys. Hooray! Therapy through violence. Excellent. Yes, I started playing it to the level of gainer now. Okay, I'm gonna pay you back. Damn it. Literally the most whatchamacallit, fist fight to recover mental faculties. Think you're fighting alone? You're sad about Aina and Rina's death. You're not alone. Yuichi-san and Tsugumi and Maria and Sochi and Fa and Keiko and Emma and Sarah and Koji and Jiron. Everybody was crying. Shut up. Aina has been with me since she was a child, and Reina had been training with me for a long time. So does that mean that you're just causing trouble? And don't worry about it, you idiot. Yep. Leave me alone. I didn't ask anyone to worry about me. You're even causing more trouble and more worry. Daisuke-san, Amuro, Roland, Laban. Oh, not Laban though. Harry is worried about you, and as Grandma Ume, and even Shaya-san. Tifa and Lena as well. They're using their powers to search for you. Be prepared. Marin and Sirius are having a hard time, so Captain Gavin, Keppe, and Adet Sensei as well. She's going to give you a hard time. I would love to get given a hard time by Adet Sensei, but that's just me being a simp. A full call sermon from Gengoro and Kengo Old Man, and Captain Bryce full course. By the way, Roger's sarcasm, and enjoy plenty of Banjo's wry smile and Hollett's tongue lick? What, Google? Tongue click. Okay. The tisk. Come on. Oh, Google, for a moment there, I saw you say tongue lick. And I don't know if it was me being okay, let me just go back and look at the clip. Oh no. Oh no. It is tongue click. It has always been tongue click. Guys, I think the brain rot's finally gotten to me. I think Google has done it. Google has twisted and corrupted my mind so much that I literally am misreading all the translation to make it worse. I am no longer an unbiased individual. I am corrupted, brain rotted by bad Google translation. Seeing all the things being sus, regardless of whether it's sus or not. I can no longer continue with this without being completely unbiased. I am no longer that for people, and I'm sorry. It always said tongue click. I rewatched it. It always said tongue click. The brain rot has gotten to me. I may no longer be a reliable source of translation. Everyone's waiting for you. Yep. If you really think it's bad, then at least stay by Lil's side. Wow! Friggin' game, stop jump scaring me with a friggin' ringing in my ears. Come on. Aliens in Antarctica. Oh no. Operation Earth Flood. Let's go back, Toga. How do we go back? With Gravion. Hey! Check her out. Because you're a boy, you can talk about that later. Mitsuki's back. And Lena's even back. Yeah. But hearing a line like that means that you're motivated.
Huzzah.
Yep, hooray! Boba and lesser Boba is still alive. Let's go, Toga AG. Our battle's not over yet. Sandman? Sandman, those clothes. Sandman, Don't worry, Toga. You don't have to say anything. Come. Lil is waiting for you. Yep. It's gonna bring us a dream. And we're back in Trinity City. In the briefing room. Operation Earth Flood. Human dies. Device that Aldebaran sent to the South Pole. Amount of heat it emits, it's going to be described as such. And it appears that the Skull Moon Alliance that landed in Antarctica has deployed troops around the area to protect the device. What on earth did you do that for? And although the water level now is low and the climate is dry, still there's a lot of ice in Antarctica. Yep. If it melts, the sea level will rise, and to change the shape of the continents, the flooding that occurs will cause significant damage. Aliens, are you planning to flood the Earth with water? Yep. Yes, they are. That much damage is expected. Why don't the New Federation move its military? Because they're useless. Many of the areas that will be submerged are countries that have not joined the new feds. Oh, okay, so... yeah, we don't care. Basically, just we don't care. Basically abandoning us because... no... Okay, just give me a second. Liam, ha? Liam. Liam, you ba? Okay, my caretaker's not here. I wanted to hydrate, but I couldn't. So basically, flooding the Earth is to their advantage. Yep, the new Federation's way. Countries and regions affected by flooding included Orb and Iman. Yeah, of course. Orb will be the abandoned. And then Zaft. What is Zaft doing with this? They should be able to send troops to the Carventalia base near Antarctica. The troops sent by Zaft's been wiped out. By whom? Oh, by the enemies in Antarctica. Or maybe Zaft sent intentionally fewer troops. Yeah. The Earth is in a big pinch. Let's go back to Antarctica right away. It could very well be that Zaft intentionally sent fewer troops because they want the events of the Antarctica flood come to pass. Yeah, man. Paput ni. Minerva is arriving there. City soon. As soon as we meet up with them, we'll head to Antarctica. But the Minerva. I can't believe that Athern would escape from Zaft. Maybe they were trying to join the Archangel. But the Archangel was defeated by Minerva, wasn't they? I don't know. But the Thales who believed Zaft and Zonkers is going to go, so that's the only place I could think of. The one who shot down Captain Athern was Shin and Ray, huh? But they're still both here, so... And for Saber, Malin was also on board. Stop it, Gainer. Shin and the others didn't fight because they liked it. I know that, but... Shin, Luna Maria, Minerva and her crew, we have arrived at Trinity City. Okay, thank you for your hard work, Captain Gladys. And Captain Gladys, I would like to hear about Athern's escape. As I reported earlier about him, Athern Zola, Marine Hawk, were discovered to have some leaked Zaft secrets to someone. Escaped from Gibraltar base, shut down by the pursuit team. You're saying they were a whistleblower. During the security department investigation, evidence was found in his room and it was appeared that Malin was assisting him. And the leaked info where it was sent are confidential within SAF, so I cannot discuss them here. Yep. I cannot accept such a naive story. They were our friends. Stop it, Tahoe. Right now, we need to head to Antarctica. Yeah. It's all military stuff. Military rules. Think about it, you're wrong. You understand, don't you, Thalia? Yep. Captain Gladys is probably the one I'm least convinced of. Yep. Oh. She's probably the least convinced out of all of them. Camus, Camus. You don't have to say anything, Shin. We all know it wasn't what you wanted. But come on, snap out of it, Shin. That's enough. Luna. Everything you had no choice. Oh, she's crying. Wow. I'm sorry, Luna. Wait. Where and when and how did we get from Yamagata City? When was this? What happened? And what got there? That is the most WTF translation ever. Wait a minute. What is Yamaga City? Yamaga City. Yamaga is a city in Kyushu, Japan. As of 31st of July in 2024, estimated 48,181 households. Yeah. Sleepy town in North Kumamoto. Oh. I guess it's in Kumamoto Prefecture. So Kumamon? That friggin' Mimi bear? Oh, yeah, that friggin' meme bear. Okay. That's what's being said. We don't have time to be sad. Let's go, Shin. After Zaf, we have to have a mission that's Zonkers. I know, Ray. Dr. Quinstein about Bardios pilot. I will ask you to talk to me when you get back. I know, I have something to discuss with you, including the enemy's current strategy. What do you have to do with maybe being the Bardios' pilot? I'll tell you everything when you return tomorrow, Marin. Please be sure to come back. I don't need you to tell me. Well, if I guess is correct. Yep, David, Doctor. After this operation, I'll ask you to pilot Bardios. It's more than the present of the future to make the preparations for Pixel 1 to sortie. However... Yep. It's just in case, I guess. Once he knows the truth, maybe. Yep, you taught me subspace mechanics and loving people. You taught him loving people? David? We're no longer teacher and student when we were then. As a man, I'm gonna fight just for you. Oh! Oh. You taught me subspace mechanics and love. I'm gonna fight for you. As a lover. I guess that's what was missing in the first translation. I won't die for Earth, but I will die for you. Okay. This immediately is raising death flags everywhere. And if you know anything about the original ending of Bardios, that's just him raising the death flag. It's like, I won't fight to protect Earth. I'll fight for your love. Yep, so many flags of death. And if you remember our original playthrough, we had the artificial sun, like, fail to stop the artificial sun, and we get the bad end of the descending sun. Hello, Mr. Dalton. Impressive, Commander Aphrodisia. I can't believe you were able to repel Earthling troops so easily. These guys from earlier were just waiting to see what happens. Enemy we need to defeat hasn't appeared yet. So the Zonkers, huh? As long as I'm in charge of the front lines of the elders, there's no need to be afraid. There's only the ones who defeated Commander Terrell, so if you underestimate them, they won't get hurt. You and your beautiful face are harsh, but please don't lump me in with such an incompetent person. That's enough idle talk. They're here. Okay, so for us to deploy, let's have a look at who's the lowest in rank. So lowest level is Elchi. We'll need you as one. We could bring the Argma out, but because what's going to happen is we're going to try to level up the Argma as much as possible. Or actually, I realized that during the end game, the various different warships are gonna have to be, all of them have to be deployed. So let's go ahead and check out the menu and have a look at the proper parts. You have the Mega Booster and this sensitive helmet, solar panel, and armor. You have like a bunch of Apogee motors. Let's remove the Proof of Faith and the Nano Skin armor and put the Proof of Faith. Where are you? Proof of Faith. The nanoskin armor. Or actually, the barrier field. Yep. And the last thing is probably going to be the Do we have a random mega booster that's not used? Oh yeah, we do. Pop up here. So that should be enough for you to gain enough morale. And go ahead and let's check the map here. Yeah, but yeah, we had a bunch of storylines to actually cover. And yeah, that should be good enough. Right? Save to slot 5. And now let's go ahead and look at our deployment here. I'm not sure if we have all the parts we need equipped on all the characters. I don't think there's anything in particular that we need to worry about. Yep. The only thing that we might want to worry about is whatchamacallit. Morale on a couple of these characters. Proof of faith might be needed. Yep. Oh yeah, there's this. Okay, so we'll go on ahead and put one Apogee motor. And increased range here. We have a bunch of radars. Yep. That should be good enough. And instead of the radar and Apogee motor, do we have a combat manual somewhere? Yes, we do. With that said, okay, Apogee motor and Lenient, that's good. And instead of just the radar, you have the linear seat as well. And we've got the combat manual and the mega booster set up. That's good. Combat manual set up. That's all well and good. We have this empty. I forgot to double check whether if there's items on various units here. Because what we could do now is we could put a mega booster on you. Or not. I don't think we could put a mega booster without sacrificing things. No, we can't. So with this, I think let's go ahead and go... Wait, let me just look a little bit on Ray's capabilities. Size, increased morale by evasion, platoon attack and tri-attack, and an all attack here. Yep, okay. With that said, we probably need some sort of parts for him. Do we have a lone combat manual hidden somewhere? Yes, on the Saber Gundam. And you could use the extended radar. Let's see what else. You guys are okay. You guys are fine. Minovsky craft and stuff and such. We have a combat manual and an evasion system. Do we or do we not have enough parts for Minovsky craft here? Yeah, we do. Okay, apogee motor. Expanded the craft. You guys are flying now. That's good. You guys are also flying. What about you? Check out some parts. Combat manual. 1077. Okay, that's still, yeah, good enough. All right, so that's it. Let's go ahead and just deploy everybody. Check out the map. Okay. Let's see if we have... Okay, you are in front. That's correct. You are also in front. I'm going to move my aura providers next to UA because UA is going to move first. So these are the 3 aura providers. And who's the last aura provider? Okay. I think that's it. Those are the 3 aura providers. And I think everyone else is just going to jump in, and Renton could move in and just devastate everybody. We probably want our all attackers somewhere here as well. Yes. Yeah. Let's move all of our large machines to the back. Because you guys are most likely going to need to jump into a warship and have the warship move. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Probably... I want to move you... let's move you even further front here. Okay, let me save. And just get started. Oh, wait. Let's go. And unfortunately, we'll be running out of time soon. But let's go. That's a human Taiyo. Like the sun. Artificial sun. It's so hot you can't see very well due to the water vapor. According to Queenstein, it's not too much. Wait. It's not too late. It says jammy. Does it mean that it generates even more heat? I have to smash it before that happens. Oh, come on, Zonkers. Don't think you can destroy the great sun that has gathered the best of Alderon's science. We are the best scientists, Aphrodisia, still hunting human to carry out such a operation. Shut up, you traitor. Everything for the future of S1. For that purpose, we will do whatever it takes. As Aphrodisia says that, each machine start attacking. The target is only 1 point, the artificial sun. The enemy is competing with this strategy. Be careful of reinforcements. The fallen sun existence cannot be tolerated, says the sun man. Let's go, aliens. We'll crush those bastards to destroy the Earth's nature. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Nothing. It must be my imagination. Oh yeah, there's this girl. Come from the stars without competition. I wonder who will win. Lena. Innocent eyes. That's why it's dangerous. Yep. So we must shoot down all enemies for shooting down the artificial sun. So that's the tough part. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and look at the Guido. This is episode 43. And yeah, let's translate the scene. No, this is episode 44. Okay. The Descending Sun. Yep. And we should begin the new year afterwards. After we're done with up to chapter 47. Alright, so first off, Destiny, Legend, and New Gundam are available. If you deploy Balios and destroy the artificial sun with a set number of turns, you'll be able to learn Baliolizer. Not a mandatory deployment, so be sure to include it if you're squadron. The stage is full of events, but depending on the timing of the events, it could be a little bit difficult to get the SR or endpoints. So we'll go into more details later. To do this, you need to pay attention to the following 2 points. Delay Rubina's appearance, try to stay out of Aphrodite's range, to lengthen the event of Rubina's escape appropriately. Yep. If you're aiming for super robot points, you want to modify weapons of Neovash and Biggy, which have map weapons. The other small fry will move in sequence, so it's easy to lure them in and attack them all at once with map weapons. And when you fight Aphrodite, the artificial sun, when the enemy troops are 17 or less, or when you reach the third player phase, Rubina will appear. So at the beginning of the enemy phase, move forward to the escape point in the northeast, since you cannot recover with Repair Spirit. You want to get the endpoint, defeat enemies on your path as a top priority. Aphrodite will move to target Marine from episode 2 onwards. So if you make Aphrodite appear in the EP to attack, you can move most enemies and have to finish their actions. Make sure no allies are within range of PP1. Place Marines in range of PP2 to lure her into attack. Oh, that's a lot of information. Shoot as many enemies as possible during the time before Aphrodite attacks Rubina. Or Aphrodite attacks. Okay. You could use Nilvash's 7th Swell as well. Move Renta to the center position before letting Rubina escape. Okay. Doesn't have HP recovery or strength, so... Yep. Analysis and weakness. Okay. So, some of the events. Achieve either 2 or 3. Yep. Event occurs when you fight artificial sun cannot inflict damage. When you defeat the Cherubim Soldier, an event will occur and force Aquarian to move. Rubina will join the battle after the stage is cleared, and endpoint will increase by 1. There's also a certain way to rescue Rubina to achieve either 2 or 3. So, when you defeat the Cherubim Soldier, yep. If you shoot down Diptera with Aquarian, you also get +1 endpoint. Shoot down the artificial sun within 2 turns of Sol Gravion's appearance, yep. Like Baldios, Aquarian is not compulsory battle. If you want the endpoints, make sure to deploy it. There are many fallen angels, so it is advantageous for that strategy. So this event occurs when artificial sun is shut down with a certain number of turns. Yep. Okay. And we also get a special game over if the battleships are shut down. Okay. Fine. Let's get things started. By first using Luna Maria's ability to increase pilot morale. You now have a map weapon. And let's see. We will focus fire the map weapon at a later turn. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units right now are in range. So I'm gonna... Elchi cannot use... She could use her map attack, but it doesn't reach anybody. So we're going to use this 100, increased movement to move our warship. Up nice and close. We have a total of 4 range here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere here, I guess. And now we have an all attack to use. Man, I missed this so much. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the 30% probability here. And let's save. Do we want to save? Yeah. And save to slots 6 as well. Wow. Glory Star full shoot. Yep. Do 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 do. Aldebaran cannot face me. We're gonna move UA right here. Okay. Let's see who else could move. I think you are the one providing the extra damage against flying units aura, so let's go ahead and do that. Right, provide you with an all attack. And go ahead and extra money and XP. Save. And 30% evasion. The real taste of the chaotic world. How interesting. With the gecko stitches. I am the moonlight, we are the way of the birth mother. Wait, what was that? Because of that, we have 100 years too early. Yep. Nice. We have an all attack, but we're going to not use it for now. Let's go ahead and use this beam rifle attack. And just use the Y formation. Get extra XP, please. Maybe a little bit of money. Dej. In a place like this. Pew pew. Nice crit. We're gonna hit you again. Pew pew. Get shot. Nice. You have a double attack somewhere, right? Oh yeah, I do remember that you recover your MP. So might be worth doing this. But we'll do that after. We'll move our map attackers into, well, we'll definitely move you in here. But according to this, we need to be extra careful with getting enemies to move closer. So we might need to be a little bit conservative in destroying them here. Just move.
For a second, I thought Google is saying Weasel Inc.
Weasel, etc. 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 Where is Baldios exactly? Here, okay. So since Baldios is here, we'll need to avoid direct contact with you. So we'll move you somewhere in the back. Everyone else should just move forward and not attack anything. Stay in close proximity with everybody, please. Whereas you, King Vale, need to morale and move.